Keke Palmer. Hello, babe. You look beautiful.
Oh my gosh, thank you. And you sound beautiful. Hello, babe. I
Oh,
love
thanks.
it.
Okay. It's so gorgeous to meet you. I'm so excited to talk about this album.
Yes.
It's tremendous, Keke.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's fierce. It's vulnerable. The visuals. I don't even know what to say about the visuals because it feels like you took everything that people love about music videos and did it for this.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a lot of my inspirations and things that I loved growing up, whether it be a dope soundtrack or, just a good dance video or stories. I think ultimately, that's at the core of everything that I love is good storytelling. And so I definitely want to bring that to the project.
Can we please start with the song? The new gay national anthem, T-Boo.
Yes! Yes! No, that's T-Boo. Period. Period. T-Boo is one of my ultimate favorites on the album. And when we were writing that song, it's so funny because we were in the studio and I'm literally like talking to Nora, one of my best friends. I was like, can I have some T-Boo? And the guy that was working with us in there, Mark, he was like, what's T-Boo? And I'm like, no, I was saying T, comma, boo. And then he was like, well, wait a minute, T-Boo needs to be a song. And I said, well, we can write a song about some T-Boo. And next thing you know, T-Boo arrived.
It is just, it makes me so happy to be gay. It makes
Period. Yes.
When creating this song and the video, when you were choreoing the fuck out of that set as Keke Hepburn, did you know that the gays were going to be going feral over it? Like, you must have known.
Oh my gosh, well, I could only hope because the gays have lifted me up. That's like, if I can do anything that can say, that can live, that can give, like T-Boo, I would be so thrilled because they have given me life since the time I was born, honey. Everything that I feel and believe to be great is from the gays. And so if T-Boo gives them a little bit of life, then I'm living for that.
They are. And you're dropping it, this album, this song, T-Boo, in the middle of Pride Month, like...
And I was so sad too because I was working on my show, The Burbs, so I didn't get a chance to do any of the usual events that I do during Pride Month. So I was so disappointed about that, but I'm hoping that they can get into this album and that I can start doing some more dates and we can just get into some little tea brunches. I'm looking for a little brunch ball moment. So I'm excited for all that to come. So glad that the album is coming out this month and glad we're celebrating. But yeah, I wish I could have actually gone to more events like I usually do.
Last one on T-Boo. I mean, I could spend this whole time talking about T-Boo because it's just that brilliant.
Yes!
I have to ask, what else at the moment for you is T-Boo?
Oh my gosh, what else at the moment is T-Boo? I mean, this whole album is T. The whole album is I'm dropping T. Not only in T-Boo, but in all of the music, I'm giving you the full T on me. I mean, it's just like in 125 Degrees when I say, I'm spilling my own tea. Like, honey, that's what's T is this album. And so I'm very excited for people to get into it because for me, it was so cathartic, the experience of expressing myself in this way that I feel you can only do when you feel really safe, obviously, which I did with Taylor Parks, who's been my best friend for a long time, who executive produced the album. But then also, through music. Music is to me one of the best channels to be able to express the deepest parts of oneself. And so, yeah, that's probably the biggest T of all right now.
I mean, back to what you said about it being cathartic. I mean, you explore so many themes on this album, from motherhood to pregnancy, to revenge, female unity, confidence, slayage,
yes,
and perfidious acts.
Yes, perfidious acts, child, betrayal.
Thank you for introducing me to that word because I'm so annoying with it now. I'm going to use it all the time.
I mean, because it's sometimes the word betrayal just won't do it. You have to go deeper.
You got to go with perfidy. What is it?
Perfidy. It's perfidious deriving from perfidy, meaning, to betray, pretty much to betray.
Yeah.
Yeah. That moment was really fun. I love the callback of the Keke and the Bee and the Keela and the Bee, the nostalgic moments of tying that into the story. But yeah, that was the intro, that's the interlude intro right into Confessions. And I mean, that's what that song is all about. That's what that experience is all about. And that's kind of the turning point in the visual album where the story just goes, where I'm showing you how the story went off script and how I found my way, not necessarily back to a new script, but being comfortable with being off script and kind of embracing the realities that I've had to as I've gotten older, that I can't control everything, that no matter how good I try to do or be at something, how undeniable, on point, it doesn't mean that I'm going to get that back. So now what do I then do with that, and how does that then impact me, and who do I then become because of it?
Confessions is also one of my favorites, but so is Amnesia. I mean,
yes!
when T-Boo came on, I was like, oh, this ain't going to be topped for me. And then I watched the video and I was like, no, this is a masterpiece. And then Amnesia came, and I was like, oh, wait.
Babe, I'm literally so happy that you feel that way about T-Boo, because honestly, it's so camp and so big. I mean, so much of the project is quite camp, but T-Boo specifically, with all the different costumes, I very much felt like I was living my best Spice Girls life, like that level of like just fun and excitement. So I love that. And then with Amnesia, obviously we had to get my monikers up in there because, you know, we got Baby, This Is Keke, Keep It Bag Palmer. We got You Know It's Your Girl. I even got Sorry to This Man up in there. Like, and I really have to give a shout out to Taylor and Cam for really bringing that together in that kind of way, because I couldn't have done it without them. But it was so much fun putting that song together. And then the visuals, the video, the little girl dancing up in there, she was giving me life.
When you said Sorry to This Man, when you referenced your iconic meme, I nearly fell out of my fucking chair. Thank you.
Yes! Period.
Do you know what? Dick Cheney is going to love this album.
Oh my gosh. Now, we need to ask Dick Cheney if he knows who I am. Now, that would be, that's T-Boo.
He knew you before you knew him, obviously. He was a fan of Zayday on Scream Queens. I know it.
OMG. Yes, Zayday, you better bring it back to Scream Queens.
If someone has sadly and tragically never heard of you, right, and Just Keke is their intro, what do you want them to take away from it?
Oh my goodness. I think Just Keke actually is a great intro to somebody that has never been introduced to me before, because it shows everything I do. Like, I think some people, if you maybe caught me at Aquila and the Bee, or if you caught me at So Uncool or music or even social media, you might not know what my origin is or what I'm about, because I do so many different things. Or even the podcast, Baby, This Is Keke Palmer. You might be like, oh, she's a host. I think with Just Keke, because it centers around this kind of universe where I have my own variety show that I'm doing music in, that I'm also being satirical in and having these fun interludes, then you would actually get a very good picture of, oh, that's Just Keke. Like, this is Keke Palmer as an artist. I feel like this project really encompasses everything I bring to my artistry and all the different mediums I use to tell these different stories about myself and about the things that I'm interested in, ultimately.
It feels like the Keke Palmer cinematic universe.
Yes! Yes. Where there's dolls, there's cooking shows, there's a variety show, there's even a show within the show within the show. That's what we need. Come on, a little embedded narrative.
I loved this album. I love the visual album. I can't wait till it's out Friday, isn't it? It's out Friday.
Yes, I'm so excited, boo.
Oh, T-Boo.
T-Boo.